Welcome to Community Connection. I'm your host, Sarah Clark, and today with me I have Stephen Keithley, the Director of Teacher Programs and Support, and Ryan Gleason, the Director of Teacher Induction Program from the Santa Barbara County Education Office. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thanks, Sarah. It's good to be here.
So excited to have you both here today because we've been working really closely together in collaboration with our two organizations on a great new community event, the Salute to Teachers. So I'd love to let our audience know a little bit more about this upcoming event, Salute to Teachers, how it started and how the idea came about.
Well, we're really excited about the event too, Sarah. We've been working in collaboration with Cox Communications for years. And this is a new element to our teacher recognition programs. In 1985, our county superintendents of schools, Bill Cerrone, brought the Teachers Network to our office, and it's basically a grant and award recognition program for teachers throughout the county. And we've been excited to work with Cox through some of those programs, including Computers for Families and Partners in Education. And now this is a new element for us to move forward. We've had other business partners that have sponsored our awards, such as Veneco and ExxonMobil and QAD and the Air Pollution Control District, all these different local businesses who support education. And with Cox, we have a new element that we're really excited about.
Yeah, we also saw a need to support a previously unsupported group of teachers, both the new educators in our county and the mentor teachers that go above and beyond to support them. So partner with Cox and are really excited that we have an opportunity to acknowledge the hard work that those teachers do.
Wonderful, and I know, so one of the reasons that we were looking at this is we love working with you guys and Partners in Education, Computers for Families, and supporting education in our local community, but we really saw a need for an event that was really honoring and recognizing teachers in a new way. That really is a big community event. And so that's why we came to you, and I'd love for you both to talk a little bit more about how we are going to be selecting these teachers, how they were nominated, and who will be, how does this process work, who will be recognized. There's so many wonderful teachers that work so hard. I'm sure it's very hard to determine, we're only going to pick a few to really recognize at this event. How did that happen?
Well, as Ryan mentioned, there were a couple of previously unrecognized groups of people out there. So we came up with this idea of a distinguished new educator for those new teachers out there and the distinguished mentor. And those are two highly important groups of teachers that we thought was really important to create a new recognition for. And then additionally at the event, we'll recognize the existing County Teacher of the Year program. And this year's 2014 County Teacher of the Year is Kelly Choi. She's a teacher at Dos Pueblos High School here in Santa Barbara. And we're really excited about all those selections and the teachers that have been selected for this award this year.
Yeah, I think few people in the community realize that the state of California has a 3-year credentialing process. First year through the university, but then the 2 years that follow through the teacher induction program, teachers really go through a rigorous experience where they really reflect on how they can enhance and improve student learning. And they have mentors that support them through that process. And as you can imagine, through that 3-year process, a lot of teachers really rise to the top, and there's some really exceptional educators that need to be acknowledged and awarded. And that's why we're excited to have this event.
Wonderful. So what exactly do you look for in these teachers who are selected? I mean, I have met a number of teachers and they all seem wonderful. Seems like it would be really hard to choose the top.
Yeah.
Well, for the distinguished new educator and distinguished mentor, we have 450 potential nominees, and you can imagine they're all exceptional in their own way. For the distinguished new educator, we look for exceptional instructional practice, innovation in the classroom, a real above and beyond commitment to students. You can imagine many of our nominees work morning, noon, and night to support student learning, and really just a commitment to ongoing professional growth. With our mentors, we look for the same qualities, but we also look for an educator that is really willing to go above and beyond to commit to developing the future of education and really a true teacher leader on their school site.
And the mentors, is that something that people choose to be? Do they choose to be a mentor?
They choose to be a mentor, but they're also selected by their principals and their district administration as someone that would really be a model educator for a new educator to be partnered with. Every educator in the state of California is partnered with a mentor for 2 years through that 3-year process that I previously mentioned.
Great.
And if I could just add what Ryan was saying about the selection criteria, we use similar criteria for the Teacher of the Year. It's a little bit different process. The Teacher of the Year is actually self-nominated at this point, which means that we're looking for someone who feels comfortable saying, I want to be the County Teacher of the Year. And we're not necessarily looking for someone who would label themselves as the best teacher in Santa Barbara County. Rather, we're trying to convey the idea that we're looking for a strong voice or an ambassador for the teaching profession in the county. And the process is a little bit different for Teacher of the Year. It also involves an interview and a classroom observation.
Wonderful. So how will these teachers be recognized at this Salute to Teachers event?
Well, a number of different things will happen. Maybe you could talk about what's happening before the event as it warms up.
Yeah, we're getting prepared right now. They're being interviewed by Cox so that we can highlight them at the event. We're really lucky that the event's going to be at the Bacara Resort and Spa. We're very excited about that. Steve, do you want to talk about what that event will look like at the Bacara?
Yeah, well, it'll start with hors d'oeuvres and meet and greet, and people will have the opportunity to meet the teachers personally. The business partners will have a chance to sit down with them and get to know them. The business partners have been so generous. They're willing to sit down and not only contribute financially, but to host tables where teachers will come and sit with them, and they'll have a chance to share their craft and their philosophy of education and how they feel about being awarded in this way.
Yeah, our newest educators, you can imagine how excited they are. The whole community, or a good portion of our community leaders, their district boards, principals, other teachers are going to be there to help celebrate them, and you can imagine how enthusiastic and excited they are.
Absolutely, and so these awards will not be announced until the event, right? So that'll be the big surprise at the event.
Right.
And I'm just curious if you can talk a little bit about why this type of recognition is so important at this day and age in the education field. I know things are always changing, but I think teachers have it harder than ever now. If you can give us just a little bit of context of why this type of recognition really is valuable.
Well, with new standards coming out, you can imagine how technology is influencing education, the demands of budget restrictions and higher class sizes. I think it's really so key and important that the community shows that they're involved, interested, and invested in our students and our teachers. And an event like this shows that our community really cares and is really wants to be there to support our teachers every step along the way. And with all the rigorous preparation that a teacher goes through and everything they go through in their class, something like this means so much to them.
Yeah, these are the true leaders of teachers who are setting examples and on the cutting edge of what we hope to see education become in the future. And as Ryan mentioned, the Common Core state standards are upon us, and it really represents a fundamental change in the way teachers teach and students learn, and these teacher leaders are perfect for helping us along in that process.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cox is so excited to be a partner in this, and it's something that we have a similar type of program in San Diego that's been hugely successful as a community event, so we're so excited to really use our resources and wonderful team we have here partnering with you on that. We're also really excited to have some of our corporate sponsors in the community involved. Montecito Bank and Trust, Village Properties, and Fielding Graduate Institute have signed on right away when we reached out and told them about what we all are doing. So I hope that the rest of the community continues to embrace this new event. And I know it's our first year, but we're lucky enough to have a beautiful resort like Bacara to really roll out the red carpet and allow these teachers to take a Saturday night and October 12th is the event date. We wanted to do it on a Saturday so that we could really honor them. They don't have to wake up early and go to school the next day. They can dress up and really feel that they can be recognized in the same way that so many other professions and people are recognized, that we just haven't been able to do that in Santa Barbara. The other thing that we're really excited about is being able to air it after the fact on Cox 8 so that people that don't have the opportunity to come can view it later. So it's, we really want it to be a community event that other businesses and supporters of our local teachers come and join us to celebrate these wonderful people. And I can't wait to see who wins these awards.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about where we see this event going, the Salute to Teachers going. This is our first year. We have all this great energy and ideas. Where can it go from here?
Well, we certainly are excited to continue these special awards, the Distinguished New Educators and the Distinguished Mentor, and of course the Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year. And with the support of Cox and our other business partners, we know that there's a great future ahead with recognizing teachers. As you said, just the opportunity to teach, to present teachers as the contributors to our community that they are. We're excited for that, and we know that we'll be able to continue that with these special new awards.
Great. Well, Ryan, do you have anything to add about what has been exciting for you to work on this program and what you're looking forward to in the future?
I'm just really excited for the sake of our newest educators to really be acknowledged for all the work they do to get into the profession. So many of the teachers that I work with come in with thousands of dollars of loans and have really got into the profession to really make a difference for students in our community. And for the community to see the work that they've done, the hard work they put in every single day to support our students, that really means a lot to them. And I'm very, very excited that to be partnering with Cox on this, because this event will mean a great deal for teachers in our program, for our Teacher of the Year, and for our County Education Office.
And hopefully we can also be a model for other communities that,
Absolutely.
I know the Teacher of the Year Award's been going on, I'm not sure how long, if you know the history, a long time.
Many decades, yeah, throughout the state.
But, obviously communities change, education changes, so it's nice to build a new award around these new responsibilities of teachers today.
Absolutely.
So hopefully the community can get involved and contact Cox if you'd like to be part of the event. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and everything you do at the County Education Office, and thanks for coming on the show today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sarah.
And thank you for watching Community Connection. We'll see you next time.